Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Tuesday 24th June 2025. Aries, think about old times and people with whom you'd have strong connections. Remember the good times you shared with people of common interest and similar hobbies. Be sentimental and mushy. Mend bridges and bring resolution to sticky issues. Be harmonious with the people and situations around you. World peace begins with you, so incorporate more of this ideal into your life. Taurus, you may have to make some serious adjustments to your approach today in order to chime in with the energy of the group. Adopt a more inwardly directly attitude and see what you can learn by tuning into other subtle messages. The masculine and feminine sides of your nature are working harmoniously. You might find that they're both asking for a quiet night. Gemini, you should feel a renewed sense of confidence today that will help anchor your emotions and give strength to your thoughts and ideas. Don't take a pessimistic attitude towards everything around you. Look at the good instead of the bad. By maintaining a negative viewpoint about things, you're only adding to the problem. You have every right to be happy, so choose to be happy. Cancer, many people spend their whole adult life trying to discover their true self. A great ideal of social conditioning by parents and our environment plays a role in shaping our minds. Realize that many of these influences don't necessarily ring true with your inner self. Take this day to uncover some of these early influences and discard the ones that don't belong to you. Leo, today is an extremely creative day for you. You should allot time and space to pursue an artistic goal. You're like a magician who has the power to bring fantasies to life. Spread the magic to others and don't second guess your incredible healing ability. You have a strong presence that radiates powerfully, so please be charitable and generous to others. Virgo, there's nothing worse than last-minute details. Concentrate on an important upcoming event. Make sure you have everything in line now so that you don't get caught up dealing with the one thing that ends up putting a monkey wrench in your plans later. Anticipate the problems that you're likely to encounter and take actions now that will nip these situations in the bud. Libra, your intuitive side is aligning with your rational side today. Listen to your emotions. Take a sensitive approach to all people and situations. Your head may be up in the clouds. Take sentiments of this lofty perspective. Incorporate them into your conscious mind. Run away with your fantasies and nurture your loved ones. Scorpio, slow down the pace today. This is a day to sit back and observe and contemplate. Your mind may be going 100 different directions and you may be unsure which route to take. Try to quiet the buzzing chatter within. Be receptive to the loving, sensitive forces around you. Try not to disturb the flow by bringing up unrelated issues and hurtful gossip. Sagittarius, your nurturing instincts are strong today and this is an excellent day to reveal your opinions. You've probably been sitting in the background quietly observing and collecting data for quite some time. Now is the time to come out of the shadows and let your conclusions be heard. Don't let others push you around. Take a stand for what you know is right. Capricorn, things aren't necessarily going too well today. This is the potential of conflict. You may feel a bit lost in the fog. Strap on your compass and you'll be fine. Realize that you'll make it through the day much better if you approach every situation from the other person's perspective. Think more of others than yourself. Be sensitive and receptive. Aquarius, today is a day of reckoning in some ways. Attention in detail is important, but make sure it doesn't become your only focus. Situations are likely to crop up which you analyzed and considered every single detail but fail to see the bigger picture. This is a wonderful day to remedy such situations. Take care of anything that needs a broader perspective. Pisces, be more sensitive to other people's space today. Respect their feelings and give them room to breathe. This is a great day to pursue creative projects, do things involving art or music, sing, play an instrument, or give your music collection a boost. There are opportunities open now that involve other people who share the same interest as you. This has been your daily morning horoscope for Tuesday, June 24th, 2025. Do have yourself a great day.
Good morning, guys. How are you doing? Oh, it's Tuesday. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? It's windy again. I'm just loving these breeze. The breeze are hitting you differently. Feels fresh though, and it wakes you up in the morning time. But if that doesn't wake you up, then here we are at DBS this morning to wake you up. Let's see what our news department has got.
Good morning. Time now for the news. My name is Timothy Polion. Despite mounting pressure from U.S. immigration crackdowns, St. Lucia is holding steady. Prime Minister Philip J. says the island has not seen a spike in deportations linked to the Trump administration's latest efforts.
Right now, as the number may increase, we are speaking now to the SSDF, we are speaking now to the Ministry of Equity to see if in some of these cases there can be some level of support to allow them to reintegrate in the society. So you're very correct, but deportees are not anything new.
Prime Minister Pierre says while support systems for returning nationals are under review, he made it clear St. Lucia won't be a fallback for third country deportees. With inadequate sanitation systems threatening public health and fragile ecosystems, Caribbean nations are stepping up efforts to tackle wastewater management. This week, regional stakeholders gathered on island for a high-level conference aimed at developing a unified strategy under the World Bank's Pro-Blue initiative to address mounting sanitation challenges.
Two pillars of the economy, of the economies of the islands of the Caribbean are, of course, fisheries and tourism. And this statistic and the status of the wastewater treatment services in the islands has a direct impact. So it's not a topic that we can ignore any longer, and perhaps we've ignored too long.
The conference was held at the Harbour Club Hotel on the 23rd of June. Taxpayers in St. Lucia have been given more time to clear their tax arrears without the burden of penalties and interest. The government of St. Lucia has officially extended the tax amnesty to May the 1st of 2026.
Now, in the initial phase of the amnesty, or the prior one, the penalties and the interest were waived up to income year 2021. But for this extension, it now covers the period up to December 31st, 2023.
The IRD is urging taxpayers to act early to benefit from this tax reprieve. Finally from us this morning, with non-communicable diseases now causing over 70% of deaths in the region, St. Lucia's health officials are ramping up efforts to fight NCDs and mental health challenges through regional collaboration and public awareness.
Non-communicable diseases, or NCDs, in St. Lucia and the wider Caribbean is a major public health issue that has significant social, economic, and healthcare implications. Non-communicable diseases, such as cardiovascular diseases, including heart attacks and strokes, diabetes, chronic respiratory diseases, and cancer, are now the leading cause of death and disability across the Caribbean.
St. Lucia hosted a Caribbean technical workshop to address the growing challenges of non-communicable diseases and mental health on Monday. In St. Lucia, NCDs, particularly diabetes and various cancers, have become the leading causes of death. That's a broadcast. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Our next news major is at noon, the Lunchtime Report. I'm Timothy Polio. Good morning.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a break and come back. Hear a lot of things that involves ladies coming together, and everybody always asks at that moment, well, where's the one for the men? Well, someone listened. Destyne, Shireen Yard from Destyne Life has put together something for the men, and it's on this weekend. Here with Shireen Yard, the founder of Destyne Life. Of course, the last time, Shireen was here not too long ago. We were talking about a seminar, a retreat she was having for women. And I remember distinctly asking, but boy, everybody is saying everything is for the women. And you mentioned that persons are always asking when it is that you're going to do something for the men. Yes. And you did indicate back then that don't worry, I have something planned for the men. Yes. And we're here because that something is about to unfold. Tell me about it.
Yes, so we have the Dad Reset Experience, and this is taking place on June 29th at NSDC Bize from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. So in that retreat is where, we want the dad to come and step out from the hustle and let us pour into you. Yeah. So, so many times, men, they give in, they give of themselves to others. And, we want to just pause and reflect and, show them that we appreciate that. We also want to do a reset. So we have some speakers focusing on reset the man, recharge the mission. Yeah. So it's about pouring back into, we have back massages, so they can come and, feel like the fatherhood, let them share their experiences, so men can know that, we in this thing together.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So many times though, like you said, so many times we make men think that they have to be this, and sometimes, men are find themselves in a place where they don't really know how to act, because on one hand, we telling them to be man, you have to be that. And then on another hand, we, sometimes as women, we just confuse them too, And sometimes again, we tell them, oh, but you have no emotional intelligence, when they don't respond to us in certain ways. Finding a space, and I hope, let's speak towards the speaker who's going to be speaking to them. I'm hoping that it's somebody that's going to call to the consciousness that's going to make them feel that it's okay to have whatever emotions they feel and it's okay and it's normal.
Yes, because we have 3 speakers. So for Reset the Man, Recharge the Vision, we have a positive mindset coach, which is Miller Charles, who will be focusing on that. So, the men will understand that, there's a place for everything. All right. We have Siobhan Bryan, who will be speaking on strong minds, strong fathers, because sometimes, men really need to understand, that you can pause and balance fatherhood and to balance, work. Sometimes, they're so involved in work that they don't take a pause, So, all of these things will show them how to actually manage these things and manage it effectively where, you can have a balance in with your life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And your third speaker is going to be touching on.
Yes, fueling your body in the fatherhood journey. So we want to focus a little bit on nutrition. Yeah, because a lot of times the men run away from that. Yeah, and I think, they have to realize that you have to be healthy in order to take care of your family.
Absolutely.
So, we want to touch a little bit about nutrition for the men.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So it's a retreat. It's all day.
It's from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. So we don't want to keep them too long because, they can't sit for so long. So, so we will do the back massages in the afternoon. So once they have their lunch, because lunch will be provided, we'll go straight into back massages.
Wonderful. And that's what date again, and how can they obtain passes to be a part of this?
So it's again June 29th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at NSDC BZ. They can contact 724-8199 or on Instagram at Destyne.life, Facebook also. For tickets are $75. Yes. No.
Wonderful.
Yes.
All right. So dads, this is an opportunity. Ladies, moms, anybody surrounding, any dads, my camera guy coming. Yeah, he gonna be there. He's a dad. He'll be Kendrick Williams, I see him. He coming. He gonna be there. We sign him up. If I have to pay, I paid. But he gonna be there. He needs that. He needs a break. Yeah. But dads, this is an opportunity for you to come out, and fellowship as fathers, share, understand, you mix and mingle, and just pour into yourself. What you waiting for? Come out, man. Toastmasters has got a big celebration coming on, and the incoming president caught up with us, and boy, she's excited. Yvonne Edwin, incoming president, Toastmasters in Lucia. Oh yeah. Certainly, Yvonne, we're at it again. By the way, hi, you look lovely.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Let's talk. We have some things up the sleeve and we have some celebrations ahead.
Celebrations ahead as we are about to ring in the Toastmasters New Year. Toastmasters ring in their New Year from the 1st of July. And so the Public Service Toastmasters Club is hosting a Hats Off celebration. It's a celebratory event and we're inviting the public. We're inviting members who are interested in Toastmasters to come out and see what this is all about. So it is an installation ceremony for the new executive. So me coming in as incoming president, our executive would be installed. We also have a packed entertainment agenda that awaits the public or persons wanting to be part of it. Where it's happening, it's at Moray's at 5 p.m. on Thursday, the 26th of June. It's a celebratory event. As I said, we have a number of our speakers who we will be putting on a speech pageant. So you will get an array of presenters presenting numerous speeches, inspirational speeches. Wow. I am actually going to be doing my contest speech. We have Bohingson who will be on set. So we have a jazzy vibe. And of course, we're inviting everyone to Moray's on Thursday at 5 p.m.
Okay, so what do we do? It's a cover charge. What do I do? I just roll in? What it is?
Roll in, there's a small cover charge. Nothing that would affect you. Of course, you patronizing the Morris Bar, food, drinks, and eats on sale. But what we're inviting you to at 5 p.m. is this celebratory event. We've themed it a hats off to recognize our members. We've done a lot throughout the Toastmasters year. And as incoming president, I plan to do so much from July 1st, which is the Toastmasters New Year. Right. So we're doing it. We're ringing in our new year in a grand festive celebration. And we're inviting the public to be part of it.
Wonderful. No, we don't want to rain on that parade right there. But obviously, you're here already, incoming president, and you just made sure you give us a little tip of the iceberg already, some of the plans you have as incoming president of the Toastmasters Club.
It's to build membership. A lot of people, they hear people speak in public. I meet people, in my daily personal lives, and they talk about my ability to speak. And this is all accredited to Toastmasters. I have been a Toastmaster from 2011, and every accreditation, I am now a distinguished Toastmaster. All of my leadership and speaking ability is through this club. And so what I want to do is to build Toastmasters in St. Lucia. We have 4 clubs on island: UE, NIC, Public Service, and Platinum Artistic. These are all clubs and avenues where persons could register their membership and learn the craft of writing, speaking, and just becoming a better speaker. So, yes.
And on that note, guys, see you on Thursday, the 26th by Maurice. We're in there. Yeah. And congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, St. Lucia, what's up? Back here at BweelzFit Lifestyle with a upper body shoulder workout for you. If you're home, find a bench, even on the edge of your bed or your couch. Just get 2 bottles of water or 2, whatever you're at your home that have equal weight on each side. Come with me. We're going to get that shoulder workout done. Let's get it popping. Good morning. First, we're going to start the shoulder press. Ensure that you have a slight bend in your elbow, back flat, chest out, and you're going to push your side over your head. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the first shoulder exercise. Easy exercise for your shoulders. Can be done even with 2 knives, 2 spoons. Just control it. The second one, we still seated, chest out, core in. We're going to go front raises with a slight tilt. Let's go. 1, 2, just control it down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ensure all movements are controlled. We can get a workout with everything we do. You understand? So that's 2 exercises already. The third one, we're going to go side raises. Again, feet together, back flat, chest out. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Always maintain a slight bend in the elbows. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I'm already feeling that burn just by controlling it down. A little explosive upwards and control it downwards. You must get your results. Now we're going to do an Arnold press. Your feet are going to face you. Then when you push up, you're going to twist and turn. Then bring it back in the same position. Let's go. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go, St. Lucia. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Now, for this exercise, we're going to do an upright row. So you're going to get the maximum stretch out for it. So you're going to pull up, let your elbows come up, press it in out, and the weights under your neck. 1, chest out, core in. 2, look dignified. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Serious workout. And last but not least, we're going to go with the front raises. So you're going to rest whatever you're holding on your thighs. Again, chest out, core in. And we're going to do a front Y raise. So we're not going to go wide, but we're going to go in a Y form. 1, 2, that's why it's called a Y raise. 3, 4, let's go. 5, that is the jazz boy. So you have 2 sour sops in your hand. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. And when you wake up in the morning, and I'm sure that's barely 6 minutes, so you can get it done. We need to stop making excuses. We spend 20 minutes, 30 minutes on the phone. We spend 10, 15 hours going by the bar and chill and talk. But we can just spend 5 to 6 to 8 to 10 minutes getting our workout done. Remember, if you want to build, you go back on YouTube to DBS Good Morning, you can get these exercises. And if you want to build 4 to 6 to 8 reps, if you want to put on mass, controlled. If you want to tone, 10 to 12 to 15. If you want to get ripped, 15 to 18, 20 reps. Remember, it's a lifestyle. Good morning.
Wonderful. Well, guys, this is it for our show for today. Awesome Tuesdays ahead of us. We've got live, and with live, a lot can happen. So it is up to you what you choose to do with the time that you have for the rest of the day. Choose wisely. That's our time here on The Morning Show for now, but we'll be back tomorrow. Make sure to join us then.